Just as I thought. Just as I thought, like I was saying, when I pull the headphones out, sometimes I lose sound, vice versa. When I plug the headphones in during a scope, sometimes I will lose sound. But like I was saying, it really doesn't matter. Either way, whether people can hear me or they can't hear me, it's all the same. Nobody listens to anything I say anyway, so, you know, it really doesn't. Yeah, I'm excited for my new flashlight. I'll tell you what, I can't get it off my mind. Streamlight Stinger 2020. Plus, I got top of the line police scanner. So I'm building up my shit. But I'm really excited about this flashlight because it's going to help. It's going to help do nature explorations at night. You know, if I see an owl or something, or a raccoon, or if I just want to light up the whole flippin' trail, just, you know, 2,000 lumens. It's a police-issued flashlight. No, I got a police-issued flashlight. Yeah, I know it does. It is a waste of energy and it ruins food. I know. It's ridiculous. It really is. I agree. No, it's a professional light. It's $150 flashlight. It's only like this big. It's $150, but it's a police issued. You know, it's stronger than the police issued lights, so it's gonna rock. It's gonna rock. I just like drinking honey like that because it's kind of like you're a bear. It's kind of like you're a bear standing beneath a tree, beneath a hive, and the honey's just oozing out and dripping out. That's why I do it, because it's more natural like a bear. But for some reason, for some weird reason, Allison gets really, really sexually turned on about it. She gets really horned out. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. You know who's a cool bear? Well, there's a lot of cool bears. Yogi, he was a cool bear. Um, but Winnie the Pooh, he was a cool bear. He really was. I'm serious. I really respect Winnie the Pooh. I really do. And Smokey's awesome. The reason why I respect Winnie the Pooh is because Here, let me get this out of here. The reason why I respect Winnie the Pooh is because it's kind of philosophical, but like the owl, the wise old owl is knowledgeable, right? He's knowledgeable. He's, Tigger is all, funny and excited and crazy and active. Each character has their own little unique flavor, But Winnie the Pooh, just is. He just is. Do you understand what I'm saying or not? Does it sound crazy? Winnie the Pooh is himself. He's not a persona. He's not the crazy, excited tiger or the intellectual owl. The intellectual owl. Eeyore or the dumb donkey. I'm just saying, he's Pooh. He just is. And he's a very friendly bear. And he's just happy. He's a happy bear. And he's always trying to, he seems like he's got his heart in the right place. He does. He really does. Yeah, the donkey. Yeah, Eeyore. Yeah. But there's a whole book. That I'd like to recommend. And the reason I'm recommending it is not because I'm Taoist, because I'm not. I've studied Taoism, but I'm Christian. But what I want to recommend to you is a book it's an old book. It's called The Tao of Pooh. The Tao, like Taoism, Tao, Tao. So it's called The Tao of Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, right? And it's a whole philosophical. You have heard of it, really? Really? Okay, so I highly recommend that book. Yes, good. If you've never read it, I have the book sitting right, probably in the closet right here. I was given that book by my uncle when I was younger, like in high school or whatever, and because he knew I was into all the kind of studying different things like that. So, but it's a phenomenal book and very interesting. It explains Taoism, it kind of symbolically, and analogy wise, analytically speaking, never ending story. All right. But so, yeah, anyway, so it's just an interesting book. That's all. That just got me reminded of it because we were talking about honey and all that and Winnie the Pooh. Then I got thinking of the book, The Tao of Pooh. And then I thought, yeah, that is a good book. It's a good book for anybody to read. And, yeah. I'm not trying to promote Taoism, but I do promote studying it because there's a lot of valuable lessons in it, a lot of valuable lessons in the Eastern religions and stuff. But the problem with a lot of these religions that I studied or looked into, even Buddhism, even Buddhism. Buddhism is awesome, and it's a great thing to study and to practice. But the problem with it is that Buddha himself, he never stated that he was a savior. If he did, I missed it. Let me know where I can look this up or reference it. As far as my understanding, Buddha never said, follow me. I will save your soul. I am the way, the truth, right? He never said that. So although Buddhism is a nice thing to study, the philosophies, the teachings, the meditations, the whole mantras and chants and all everything, it's very interesting. And same with Taoism and all that stuff. But the thing is, well, you know what, Allie? You just said that you don't think people want to fight with me? As Pat just comes in and says, oh, you have the potential to be a murderer. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I just want you to listen to me for a second before you do anything. Just listen to me for a second, okay? How do you think I feel when people come in here, when I'm just in my own scope, goofing around, trying to socialize, and people come in and say, yeah, you look like a murderer. People should call the police on you. Et cetera, right? I mean, it goes on and on and on. It's been going on for, I'm tired of it, So no, I don't want anything to do with these people anymore. They're terrible people. And for you to even be around them really shocks me. It really does. I thought you were a better person, Allison. I really did. I'm not trying to be mean. Just listen to me for a second. I want to be truthful with you. I mean, I always am. I try to be. When I first met you, like in the early days and stuff, and when it seemed like we had somewhat of a rapport, or that we could at least talk to each other like human beings, like, hey, Allison, how you doing? Oh, good, Mike. How's your day going? Not bad, not bad. So what are you up to? Oh, not much. I'm just kind of relaxing today and stuff. So how about you? Got a few things I'm going to do and blah, blah, blah. And just whatever, I'm just saying in the early days, I would have never, ever imagined that you would be defending and sticking up for and keeping the company of people like you are, and for what they're doing and continue to do. I mean, we just seen it just right now, even just before you made that comment. Oh, you look like a murderer, And it's like, you know what? If I do look like a murderer, if I do look like a serial killer, do you think it's smart to come in and taunt me? If you truly think that I'm a serial killer and that I have the potential to go out and murder people, do you think it's the smartest thing for you guys to come in and poke me and push me to the limit and challenge me, knowing that I'm just saying, I don't think that's a smart thing to do. If I thought somebody was a serial killer or a murderer, I can guarantee you I would not be pestering them at all. If I thought they had the potential to kill somebody or had it in them to actually go out and fuck somebody up, I'm just saying logic would tell me, self-preservation would tell me, yeah, maybe we shouldn't sit and mess with this guy because he's a murderer. He's psychotic. He's a serial killer. All the stuff that you guys say that I am, that I'm mental, that I'm autistic, if that's true, why would you be harassing me?
That even makes it worse. If you think I'm mental and I struggle with mental illness, and you guys do because you tell everybody that, that makes it all the worse because you're not just bugging me. You're actually picking on people that are mentally ill. Knowing it. Because you go and tell people I'm mentally ill. And then at the same time, you come and shoot your arrows, throw your grenades at me, and try to stir me up into a frenzy so you can screenshot stuff to make me look like shit. And I'm just saying, sorry I'm getting so rambly, but I'm just saying, Allison, when I first met you, I would have never imagined that you would put up with or accept the type of behavior that's going on in the circle that you hang out in daily. So that's it. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to start a fight with you right now. I'm not. But I am telling you just how I feel. And I feel the same way about Lynn. You know, I would have never imagined that she would be doing the stuff that she's doing when I first met her. I would never imagine that she would mention my family, that she would post images of my home with the address, that she would crowd target me, that she'd try to make it seem like I'm some mental case that's going to go out and shoot people and stab them and call the police department on me and get other people to send me death threats and to come and slash tires and to come and call my phone. I mean, I would never, in the beginning, when we were all chatting in the early days, I would never think that you guys would take it to this level and be so evil. Now, I would imagine that maybe you would, you know, throw a few jabs, have a little internet fun, maybe hurt my feet or, you know what I mean, just kind of all in fun and kind of all in. But for you guys to take it to such of a vengeful, serious level that's actually affected my life, I'm really just truly disgusted. I really am. And it really makes me sad. You know, it really does. So, but you know what? We're all different. Everybody's different. We all go through life and we all make our choices. We all decide what we accept, what we don't accept, you know, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not trying to change anybody. I'm not trying to pick fights with anybody. I'm just saying how I feel. So, Tecmo, you know what? This is exactly the bullshit I'm sick of. Tecmo says he's always stuck up for me. But as I'm being doxxed, and I see Tecmo type in a comment saying, I fully support this doxing 100%, and that he backs up everything they're doing. And I know you are because I see your comments. And now you're coming in here saying, I've always backed you up, Nordic. You know, you want me to show proof? Proof? So, you know what, Tecmo? If you know what, here's the difference. Instead of you saying, show me proof, which, if you were to just be honest and say, yeah, you know what, I fucked up. I kind of was, you know, blah, blah, blah. Sorry if I kind of went overboard with you, blah, blah. You know, if you were cool about it and honest, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? Whatever, let's, you know, I might give you a chance. But for you to come in here after all the bullshit that you said you support and that you're behind 100%, you know, and then you come in here and lie. You're telling me that you've always had my back? That's what you just said, Tecmo. Everybody just saw it. Mike, I've always had your back. You're lying. You're lying. You're always attacking me. You're always the one who is agreeing with everybody when they attack me and dox me and talk about family. You're in 100% support of it. You know? So like I said, if you would have came in here tonight and been more honest and more accountable, I might have given you another chance. You know, I really, truly might have. I really might have. But because you came in here and lied, and you're not accountable, I'm not going to be fucking dealing with you. You know? I'm not going to be fucking dealing with you. If you're going to be a shitty human being where you can't even acknowledge your own or be accountable, you can't be accountable for stuff. I mean, hey, if you guys want me to be accountable for something, let me know. I will. I'll listen to it. If you have recordings of me or you're confused on something, let me know. I'll answer up for what I've said. Yeah, I will. I will. And if I feel that I was wrong, that I shouldn't have done it, I'm man enough to say, hey, you know what? Now that I think about it, there was that time I overreacted when you did this to me, and I probably shouldn't have went overboard like that, and I did, so I do apologize. And you know, I'm man enough to say that if I feel that it's deemed necessary. If I don't, then I will explain why I don't feel like it's deemed necessary. But I won't go in and sit and try to lie what's obvious. So does anybody here believe that Tecmo Bowl has had Nordic Mike's back? Always? That's what he did. Tecmo Bowl just came in here and he said, Mike, I've always had your back. Meanwhile, he's butt buddies with Brandon. You know? So yeah, fuck those people. They're evil. If Tecmo Bowl was not evil, he would have came in here and been accountable. He would have said, Nordic, I want to talk to you. I know I've done stuff and supported stuff that you didn't deserve. Now that I think about it, I shouldn't have done this and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But instead he comes in here like a little pussy, not like a lion. You know, he didn't come in here like a lion. He came in here like a little pussy, not being accountable, lying to me, saying that he's had my back all this time. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. What you guys have done to me, you're just going to keep doing it. It never ends with you people. It's in your nature. It's in your nature. So what do you torment somebody for years, put their life in danger, and then you just go, oh yeah, hey, sorry about that. Oh, okay, it's over with. You know, at least be sincere about it. If you're actually going to be sorry about something and apologize, at least be accountable for what you've done. You know, at least be accountable and say, hey, I'm sorry for doing this to you. It was wrong. I do feel bad. And I know that, but the reason I did it is because I was really upset that you did that. Or, you know, communicate with me. Don't come in here and be a pussy and sit there and go, I've always had your back, Nordic. And then when I say bullshit, he says, prove it. You want me to prove it? Prove it? So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Allison, I don't understand you. I truly don't. Out of all the people on here, there's a lot of people that puzzle me, but you definitely puzzle me. You puzzle me because it just seems like it seems like you're hanging around a bunch of fucking losers and you don't belong in that group, so to speak. It's like you're the cool kid sitting at the nerd table. That's the only way I can describe it. And maybe it's just my perception, or I'm twisting what really is or something. But I've always seen you, as more not like a nerd loser, like just, you know, it seems you just always seem to have this. I mean, I mean, oh, I don't know. I didn't want to get into it. I don't. I'm sorry. You choose whoever you want to hang out with. I mean, you find value in certain things and whatever. I shouldn't have even gotten into this. I shouldn't have even gotten into this. I'm just saying. My main point, without getting into it all, my main point is that you could be, unless you're that type of person, which it's like you obviously must be because you tend to be fine with everything. But you wear a good mask. That's all I'm saying. You wear a good mask because I'm just real surprised. Um, I'm real surprised that you keep company with the people you do. It says a lot about you, and that's where I'm confused because I always perceived you different. But maybe it was my misperception. But I'm just telling you right now, I'm not trying to be mean or trying to shoot an arrow at you. But the people you're hanging out with right now, Allison, they're well, I don't even have to say it. I don't even have to say it.